Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Wednesday the 10th today. I'm just starting today because I didn't get a chance to record on Monday. I did get a chance to record on Tuesday, but nothing with me talking in it. We had a meet yesterday, so first off, this is going to be sort of the clips from the meet, and then vlog, and then running advice. So I'll just talk a little bit about what we did this week. I have a little bit of a cold right now, so you might be noticing that for a little bit. So on Monday we had a pre-meet day. It was both for boys and girls, but only the boys ran yesterday because we were at Farmington. So that's that. Tuesday obviously we had the meet. The girls had like a separate workout that they did, and today we just have a recovery run. So yeah. On to the meet recording. It was pretty fun. I did the 4x8 and the 1600. They both went pretty good. Not like great, but it's a good thing to start off the season with. So yeah. Carter, we all did the 4x8. Satoshi, Cody, Carter. So yeah, we all did pretty good. Not like, it wasn't a great meet or anything. No huge PRs, but yeah, we all did pretty good. So on to the recordings.
Yeet!
Hey folks, today's Thursday and I just got done with my treadmill run. It was actually pretty horrible like usual, especially on the treadmill. But that's what we have to work with today since it's all snowy and stuff. But yesterday, Carter and I went out for a run on the lakes. Shout out to Carter Riggs, we had a really good run. Conversation was pretty cool. So yeah, yesterday we had 45. Today I just did 40. So we were supposed to have a workout today. It's supposed to be like a threshold sort of thing. That didn't happen. That's happening tomorrow, I think. Yeah, so pretty soon I'll be doing that running quotes thing, my favorite ones. I'm pretty excited for it because I'm excited to share with you guys some of the stuff that inspires me, so maybe you guys can take inspiration in that stuff too. So yeah, see you guys later. Hey guys, it's Friday today. Today we had a workout. 2 miles easy, or like regular pace, 2 miles, a little bit faster, and 2 miles anaerobic threshold pace. So that was just a regular workout that we've done a long time, for a long time. I remember doing it when I was a freshman, so yeah, so we had that. Weight room, regular stuff that we do on workout days. So yeah, we did that. I think it went pretty good. I usually crush the last 2 miles because I like those threshold days that we do. Tomorrow we'll just have a long run, I think.
Hey boys, today's Saturday, and we got Jack here.
Jack, how did the week go for you?
Week was good. It was better than most of the weeks.
Oh, was it?
My shins are back,
Okay,
I
good.
think. I've been mostly running on soft ground when it's there.
Mm-hmm.
That's been going well.
Yep. So we had just a 40-minute and then a 20-minute bike today. And I thought that went pretty good. Anything else to add? You think the week went pretty good? I thought the week went pretty good
It was a
too.
little hard. We missed 2 days, so.
Yeah, we did miss 2 days, but if you're actually a good runner, like not Jack, you would actually run on the 2 days that we didn't have. So, yep, that's good. Next
You
week
ran
is
both days?
yeah, I ran both days. Next week we're gonna have 2 meets, or no, wait, 1 meet, 2 meets for the girls. So, yeah, look out for those. See you later. Hey guys. So this week's episode of Colton's Running Advice is going to consist of some of my favorite quotes that I like to use for inspiration when I'm not feeling so up to the challenge, when I'm racing or practicing or we have a hard practice or something. So let's get this crazy show on the party road. My first quote that I have and that I used to say it a lot back in my junior track season. This one's from Aristotle. I'm sure you guys know who that is. It's like a Greek philosopher, and this is what it says. So, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but it is a habit. So, I like this quote for like 2 reasons, and it's just a really good quote. So, the first part is, we are what we repeatedly do. This is what consistency is, and I like to, that's probably one of my greatest, I guess, secrets to training. Consistency always. You want to go to every practice. Every practice is important. So, first part, we are what we repeatedly do. Then, excellence is not an act, but it is a habit. So, excellence is not something that you do 1 time or 2 times. You're not excellent for doing just 1 race. You're excellent for grinding it out every single day, and it's a habit that you do. It's repeated day in and day out, which makes my next quote seem even better. So this one is also another one of those quotes that's about consistency, popularized by Aiden's St. Mary's University shirt. So what it says is, success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. This one was by Robert Collier, who's an American author. So success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. So the reason why I like this quote, it shows you that these efforts that you make day in and day out, they're small. So they're not big efforts like you're racing and you're doing it 1 time a day. It's small efforts that you do every day that is going to make you successful. This next one is going to be about the mindset that you have to have for running basically every day. And so I use this quote usually on race day, and this one's by Henry Ford. I'm sure you guys know who that is. It's like the person who created the Ford car company, the assembly line, all that other stuff. So I like this one. I found it out from Coach Flim, Jim Flim. So yeah, I like this quote because of that. This is the quote. So, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. So this quote is all about your mindset when you have a race day. So if you're thinking you're not gonna make a time, or you're thinking you're not gonna beat this person because they beat you before, so you've already thought about it and you're not going to get it, because whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. Other side of that is the positive side, where you're thinking you can do something. Yeah, I can do this, I can do that. We can all do this. You guys are right if you think either way. So get in the right mindset on race day, and that's what this quote is about. So our next quote is gonna be anonymous. No one knows where it comes from, but it's really good for consistent training and sometimes a race day. So the quote is, somewhere out there, there's someone training harder than you. When you meet on the field of battle, you're gonna lose. So this quote, I guess, is a little depressing because in the end you lose, but I think of this as a different way. I usually think, when I think of this quote, it's about other people and how they think I am training harder than them. So I have to keep it that way, that they're going to keep on losing against me, and because I just train harder than them. I'm not being like, I don't know, that sounds a little like arrogant or something, but that's what I think of. Sometimes you do have to be a little arrogant to be like confident in your training. So yeah, that's the one that I like to use for racing and training if you're doing like a hard workout. Next one we have is from one of our coaches, Coach Johnson, or Cherie. I don't know if you watched the videos, but she told us this last year, and it just sort of stuck with the team, and it's embrace the suck. So whenever you're racing or whenever you're doing a tough workout, just embrace that it will eventually hurt. It's going to hurt to race something that hard when you're putting yourself out there and doing what you can to achieve like your goals and stuff. It's gonna be hard. No one has gotten anything from just slacking and doing something easy, especially on race day. There's no way that it's going to be easy for you to race a PR. So yeah, embrace the suck. This other one is recommended by Coach Reister. He told us today that, or I guess in these past couple days, that this one's by Bill Bowerman, but it was recommended by Coach Reister. So it goes like this: there's no such thing as bad weather, just soft people. So this one sort of struck home with me a couple days ago when we had to run outside in the practically blizzard, and then we had to run inside for the treadmill. So really, there's no such thing as bad weather, just soft people. So these are the days where you can't make excuses. Oh, it's too rainy outside, too snowy outside, it's too windy. This is about making yourself better through those tough times. So when we had a workout, the 3x2,000 workout that we did, it was rainy, misting, it was really windy out there, and that's what he said, and that's pretty much what he said to us, is to that there's no such thing as bad weather, it's just soft people. So this next quote is going to be more team oriented than the rest of them, because it's by Eliud Kipchoge. If you guys know who that is, that's the, or I guess right now, marathon record holder, and he tried to break 2 and all this stuff. This is where I got it from. It was from a documentary on National Geographic called Breaking 2. It's on YouTube. I highly recommend it. It's such a great documentary about breaking the 2-hour limit in the marathon with that. So he says that this is more about when he's talking about his training and how he thinks of it. So he says, you cannot train alone and expect a fast time. There's a formula. 100% of me is nothing compared to 1% of the whole team. So this just speaks to how important the team atmosphere is in running. If you're just training by yourself, you're guaranteed not going to get a better time than if you would be training with other people, because they're just there to help you and encourage you to do even more, and you can encourage them to do even more too. I like this quote because always we run together, especially on our off days and recovery days, just to build the team. I really like this quote. So this next quote, I'm sure you guys know a little bit about it, even if you haven't run for very long. I'm sure it's came up sometime. So this one's by Steve Prefontaine. I'm sure you guys know who that is. He's a great college runner. He is pretty famous for doing quotes like this. So I think of this quote as sort of like the ultimate running quote for me. That's in my opinion. So I'm not saying that it's the ultimate for everyone, but I like this quote a whole lot. I use it almost every day just to be getting up and doing consistent training every day. I use it for race day if I want that extra drive. So here it goes. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. So I like this quote for so many reasons. I can't explain them all, but I like it for so many reasons. So the first part is to give anything less than your best. So this means doing something that's below the level of your fitness and below the level of where you should be at. That's what I like about it. It's sort of saying you have to be great every day in order to do something great. So the whole thing, again, is to give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. So this ending part is sort of awesome, I guess. Sacrificing the gift. There's so many ways that people can interpret this, like gifts before you race. Like you have a gift and you should use it. You have legs, so you should run. It's a gift to be able to run. The second way that is most commonly interpreted in this quote is that the gifts is after you do your best. So you have a PR, and that's a gift for you to have. You have something that you worked hard for and you accomplished it. That's your gift. I just like this quote for so many reasons. I just can't explain them all. But yeah, those are my quotes that I use pretty much every day, just to give me some inspiration. I hope you guys get that inspiration as well. I mean, I use them a lot. So yeah, so that's gonna be it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks.